Ice-T. Shout out Ice-T. Ice-T is smart. He's like, he's a gangster, you know what I mean? For real. Like, he switched his plan up as needed and, like, always adapted, you know?
Body Count was a great hardcore band, too. They were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Body Count? Yeah.
Come on, man. Mama's gonna die tonight. Evil dick. It's a genius to construct those songs. Like, my man was, he's underrated as a lyricist. I mean, you know, anyway, this is Kev's interview.
It's all right. It's all good. See, you're here for the spice.
I love the peanut gallery, yo. Just we had a turn here too. Shout out Kevin up for that.
Oh, take a minute, man. Take a minute.
Jesus. What's cool about Ice-T too is he really embraced the New York sound, even though he was from the West Coast. You know what I mean? Like, you hear like 6 in the morning.
He did the album with Smooth the Hustler and Trigger the Gambler. Sex, Money, and Drugs.
Yeah.
You ever heard
Oh,
that?
man. Smooth the Hustler and Trigger the Gambler are fucking
He did the album
dope.
with Smooth and Trig.
Yeah.
SMG, you ever heard it?
No.
Oh, my God.
That's another one we're going to have to bump on the way to moves.
Anyway.
Fuck, where was it? That was about Ice-T.
Yeah. You
Fuck.
got on
Oh,
Ice-T
yeah,
trip.
like, yeah. Like, you could hear, like, the influence of, like, Schoolie D on, like, Ice-T's early work, you know? And, like, just there was like, even at the time, like, before the East Coast, West Coast beef, like, there was more of a relationship between, like, the coasts in that way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially, like, early West Coast stuff really paid a lot of homage to the East Coast. Because, like...
Well, they had to establish themselves as, like, a kind of pivotal part, I guess.
Before NWA, actually, they made a record called CIA.
Yeah, Criminals in Action.
Yes, and it was the West Coast answer to the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
You had the crossover because the Rhyme Syndicate had Donald D. and a lot of these other guys, right? So, like, the Rhyme Syndicate was not just always West Coast, right? So they had some of the East Coast influences as well. But yeah, Ice-T Power, I would say, is better than OG, but we can discuss this another day.
It's great. I disagree, but it's cool. We're from different eras.
Exactly. You're 10 years too young.
Right.
Oh, my God. God, y'all are fucking old.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Kev.
That's right.
It's true, bro.
I don't have these gray hairs on my chin for nothing, man.
Fucking A. Honestly, the reflection of the sweater is making you yellow, but only on some parts.
Safety first.
Yeah, but you can't miss it.
Yeah,
So-
man, I remember back on my grade 9 trip to Montreal is when I bought Big Daddy Kane, Ice-T, and Jazz. Word to the Jazz. Right? Jazzy's first appearance on hip-hop ever. Young Jay-Z.
No, is that the Power record?
That was the Power record. When I went into the HMV on the stop, they were playing "Let's Get Buck Naked and Fuck" over the speakers.
Girls, let's get butt naked and fuck.
Yeah.
Now,
As a 14-year-old on a grade 9 trip, that is the epitome of hip hop.
sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, was this must have been 88, 89?
That would have been 89.
89.
Yes, sir.
Let's get buck naked and fuck.
The year before, I would have been given a bootleg tape of Schoolie D and KRS-One.
My first two purchases were KRS-One's Self-Titled and DMX's Year of the Dog Again.
Okay.
And that was at the same time.
Wow.
The Year of the Dog Again was probably one of DMX's worst records. But it still had some bangers.
Still had some bangers, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I wonder what DMX is saying. I hope he's all right.
He's doing well.
Yeah?
He's built for hardship.
Oh, yeah. But he's too okay with it. He's too comfortable with it. He's too built for it. Maybe concede a little bit, DMX. Take care of yourself, dog. We love you. I would love to see you go double platinum again, 2 albums in the same year.
I think Grand Champ is the last good album.
Grand Slam was a good album.
Grand Cock Sucking Champ.
No, that's the era of my hiatus.
I know.
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking
The
about.
whole three. Grand Champ was, to me, was X's last record. Anyway, this is Kev's goddamn interview.
No, it's
I
not.
don't know what you're fucking talking about. Every time you say that, I don't know. So that time, I was probably listening to like Queens of the Stone Age and White Stripes or something. I don't know what the fuck you guys are listening to. But anyway.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
carry
like
on.
another one of my first albums was like a Metallica album.
Yeah.
I think it was Reloaded.
Yeah. Fuck
It was
Metallica.
another.
That
It was
a
another
horrible-
subpar
That was like
album.
their worst one.
Yeah. Give me fuel, give me fire.
Fucking Reloaded. Jesus Christ.
Master of Puppets, Ride the Lightning. But I think it's really important, to be a good artist, you have to be a fan first.
Yeah.
I think especially in hip hop, in hip hop you're not biting is a taboo. But everybody's influenced by people.
Depends on what you're biting.
You know what I mean? Just a light
There's
nibble.
nothing taboo
Just
in
a light
hip-hop, man.
nibble.
Nothing fucking taboo.
Yes, biting somebody's rhymes is like one of the few taboos in hip
Then why does
hop.
it keep on happening?
Because
There's nothing. No, man. It's like, I don't know.
well, here's the thing: is
That's the good thing about hip hop. It's just wide open. It's the Wild West. You do whatever
that
you want
is
to
the
do.
great thing about
right?
hip hop. But I guess what I'm saying is as a general taboo, biting rhymes is
You get away with it more in hip hop than you can in any other genre.
oh yeah.
You think somebody's going to bite Neil Young's lyrics and sing them verbatim?
Well,
A rapper.
but
right?
no, but
what I'm
like,
saying.
Yeah.
It's
Here's the thing,
He's
though,
saying
like-
it's taboo in hip hop. I'm saying no, it's more accepted
Well,
in this genre
there's
than
less-
anywhere else.
I
It's
don't.
corny to do covers in hip
That's what I was gonna say.
That's
You
what
would
rock
never
bands would do,
somebody would go do a
exactly.
Neil Young
Yeah.
fucking.
But some of it is paying homage too. So you got to sampling and biting, or it's a gray area. So you can sample a lyric, you can sample a phrase, right? And it's paying homage to that guy. But if you take the full 16 bars and just regurgitate it, then what the hell? No,
Yeah.
right? So it's a gray area.
Yeah.
But it's more accepted, I think, than any other genre.
Well, I don't know. Again, the thing is
you gonna-
other genres, there's standards. There'd be blues standards or jazz standards where that is a standard song that everybody that plays that kind of music could play that track in their own style. Whereas in hip hop, you wouldn't be doing covers of somebody's shit.
Yeah, but look at the Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin. They just ripped off all the blues dudes. Right? That's the same
Yeah.
shit.
Verbatim, yeah.
Yeah, but
Squeeze my lemon till the juice runs down my leg.
So, but it's happening all. It's part of music. It's influencing. It's paying homage. Sometimes it's stealing, but really, it's
well,
right. It's music. It's art.
the
I can
thing-
take something and turn it into something else, right?
True. The thing is, I guess, is when you're paying homage or giving a shout out to a theme or an idea or a bar somebody said before, you got to twist it in your own unique way. One of the big things is I'm somebody that likes to change up their flow a lot. You know what I mean? You heard on my album, Stunted Growth, a lot of the songs have different flows, right? And I pick those flows up from listening to my favorite artists, right? But you have to find ways to make it yourself, whether it's the tone of your voice or just the content of your lyrics. There's in hip hop, there has to be that level of originality.
Yeah, but it depends on how well you do it. But you look at Weird Al, who does parody, and he's just biting shit straight up, twisting it a little bit, but it's the same melody, the same song. He's just changing lyrics. Right?
Yeah, but it
but
in
he's not
essence
really-
changes the whole vibe,
Yeah.
right?
But you could be seen as a parody act, or you can be seen as paying homage and being, taking that style and moving that to a different direction, or you could just kind of be Weird Al. You know what I mean? You could be that Weird Al, right?
Yeah.
And nobody wants to be that Weird Al, right?
No, I don't think so.
I feel like there's a lot of Weird Al's just on with no self-awareness whatsoever.
Exactly.
now.
Yeah, but he's admitting that he's a parody artist, whereas a lot of the artists you're talking about,
Yeah.
They don't know they're a
They've never been to
parody.
the parody artists, but
Yeah,
they care
the
they
joke's
are.
on them.
Yeah.
Right? The
That's
joke's
it.
on them.
One example, I guess, of like, you know, since we're talking about like the idea of like biting or whatever in hip hop, is after Brother Ali came here for Hopscotch, that was my first year I performed at Hopscotch.
Okay.
But I met Brother Ali, you know what I mean, and we chopped it up. I hung out with Mers for a bit too. Shout out to Mers. Gave me his bottle of Jameson before he dipped. Appreciate that. Still got it. I mean, I drank it, but I got the bottle. Shout out to Mers. If I ever see you again, next bottle of JMO's on me. But, you know, after I met Brother Ali, who's always like somebody, like, especially when I was younger, really influenced me, I did a cover in effect of Forrest Whitaker,
Oh, yeah.
right? But what I did was I kept the exact same flow, like syllable for syllable, the same flow, but all the lyrics were different, right? So it was like, you know, you'd be like, depending on the day, depending on what I ate, I'm anywhere from 20 to 35 pounds overweight. Where I was like, depending on the day, depending on what they say, sometimes my beautiful heart gets filled up with hate. You know what I mean? And just like that, like really paying homage to like this concept, but in a way that
Right.
is your own.
Right. But somebody may also see that as biting too. It's also it's in the perception of, you know, of the person receiving it, right? So you could be called one thing one way, and the next day they see you somewhere different, right?
I gotta say, I love rap. I fucking hate rap fans though. Honestly, rap fans fucking suck, y'all. Y'all motherfuckers are the
How do you
worst.
feel about metal?
Don't diss my
bands?
consumers.
Man.
Hell yeah. Still buy our shit though. Buy my shit.
We still gotta sell merchandise.
Yeah. The only good rap fans buy our music.
Black Buffalo
Buy
fans.
Black Buffalo fans. You know, we do gotta wrap up quick soon though, because the battery's gonna die and I'm running out of juice. I'm gonna go take a piss.
There we go again.
Sounds like we gotta make a pit stop before we get to churro too. So
I think we might.
Hey, if we're gonna do that joint, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Sold. Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, so you were talking about opportunities coming to you. This is like the kind of the wrapping up.
Yep.
You know, like with Joe Ron coming in. Just working out. That's how shit got rolling.
pretty much.
To what extent do you think you providing opportunities for people ends up in turn providing more opportunities for you? Because like I feel like you're the kind of person that does give a lot and like shares with like the community and
Well,
artists
yeah,
and
that's
like
the whole point of Black Buffalo is to give back. So I don't, like, I might joke about making money and shit like that, but that's not the goal. The goal is basically just to keep it moving forward. and without new talent or younger talent, you know, nobody wants to listen to, you know, a 60-year-old DJ. You know, the only other 60-year-olds. Right?
Yeah.
So that's good. Seniors are going to have a fun time.
and seniors got money.
Right.
You want that senior audience. They got the money. They'll buy your merch.
That's the boomers.
That's the boomer.
Want to hear more playing?
You're going to be 60 soon. Who are
Don't count on it.
who are your peers?
Yeah.
Who are your peers going to be listening to? Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. Like we just want to keep it moving forward. So it's not about, you know, claiming a big territory or anything. It's just, you know, giving back to the community, giving back to the art, and you can't do that unless you're open to new sounds and new people, right? Like yourself and Lxvndr and Aquakultre, and you know, without you guys, like I would get old really, really fast. You guys keep me young. The music keeps me young. That was the whole reason I appreciate. I like doing this stuff is because it keeps me young. It's something that, you know, my teenage self would respect my older self doing.
Yep.
Right?
Totally.
Words of wisdom, true words
Yeah.
were spoken.
Yeah, and that, you know, I think that sometimes, like, you know, in life, you know, it's so easy to get caught up in like like, oh, I should have did this, or I should be here, I should be this far ahead. But like, you know, I think of even just being here, like, you know, little fucking 12-year-old fucking fat Chris that couldn't get a date to the dance, seeing me on fucking screen.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or being able to drop a record, you know, like, younger me would be proud.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like all the bullshit that I went through to even get this far, or like you even went through to get that far, like, you know, it's really blessed. Especially we're in a position where we got so many good people like together. And like one of the dope things about BBR is like, there's not one aesthetic, you know, between a Lxvndr and a Joe Ron and a fucking Aqua and myself, and then like fucking Seeing Moves, Chico. There's many different aesthetics, right? And like you just, you know, as a lover of music, when you enjoy something, you want to put it on.
Yeah, absolutely. Our third release was a punk record. Our fourth release was a country blues record. You know, those relationships didn't really go too far, but that was music I enjoyed at that time, and I'm proud to have put that out. And I'm always proud to put out everything Black Buffalo is behind. And I enjoy hearing the new stuff and collaborating and hearing what is new coming down the pipe. And, you know, that's exciting for me.
I feel like you're pretty good at seeing potential. Like, you know, like when I approached you for my album, right? It's not like I had a huge buzz or anything, but like you saw the work.
Yeah,
and
if I like it, it's a no-brainer. I got to hear it first, right? I'm not going to get behind somebody I've never, you know, I don't like or don't appreciate the music. And your music is honest. It's good. You know, I might not like every track, or I might not appreciate everything that you're saying, but
well, what the fuck? No, I'm just well, what the fuck? I'm shopping around elsewhere. Someone that has faith in my music.
Like some of our joints.
Well, I'm honest.
No, I'm joking.
I'm honest as you guys are honest. I don't.
No.
You know, I'm not going to jump up and down and be, you know. I'll tell you when I don't like your music.
Well, and that's
or
the
don't
thing.
like something,
You
right?
need people to be honest to you, right?
You don't need
Otherwise, you
10
won't
sugars
grow.
in your coffee, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just one's good. Maybe
You know,
two.
and like
but
I
it's
just
your art. Like I don't need to like it all. You know, like I'll get behind you and promote you because I like you for what you're doing, right? You know, like I Barry's a friend of mine. I get behind Barry because he's a friend, right? Maybe I don't agree with all his political shit sometimes, and we get into arguments.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're friends. I want to support my friend.
Karl Marx is a fascist crack.
That's true.
I'll never forget that. And Vladimir Lenin. All right, the camera's about to die.
Oh,
we got to shut it down. We
Yep.
got about an hour drive, and we got to make a pit stop
Hey.
on the way. So, Kevin, brother, thank you for coming out. Is there
No,
anything you want to
appreciate-
plug before we?
Oh, just go to blackbuffalo.ca and pick up a record and support us all.
Yeah. Do it. New Aquakultre and Uncle Fester, Bleeding Gums Murphy.
There's only like 3 copies left, so act fast. It's pretty much done.
The new Joe Run Public Enemy.
Fat Matt. New Fat Matt's coming out. Stoneham's coming out before then. And then we got anniversary celebrations with Joe Run. We got Nick Bike coming up. We got Hip Club Groove. We got Drunken Arsehole's greatest hits. We got so much you can't even handle. Just keep an eye on blackbuffalo.ca. Go on Facebook, Twitter. No, we don't have Twitter. We got Instagram. Just follow us. Keep us on the radar. We got lots of shit.
I was gonna be a part of that until I found out Kevin didn't like my music. All right. I love you. I'll stop busting balls before I fuck everything up.
Best Peckerwoods in Canada.
Best Peckerwood. Oh my god. Oh my god.